Welcome back here in Colombo, Asian Sevens third and final leg here at the picturesque Racecourse International Stadium, and the home team Sri Lankan Women's taking on Singapore in their last and final game for the day. Of course, Sri Lanka lost their first match to Kazakhstan in the opener, 17 points to 10. And Singapore also lost their first match to China, 55 points to 0. And then again Sri Lanka lost to China 45 points to 0. And Singapore lost to Kazakhstan 43 points to 7. So it's a battle for the third place in their group as Singapore kicks from left to right in your screen. Anusha Attanayaka taking the ball, sending to Virat Kohli. There goes number 7. And that is Randika. Early on showing some pressure. Good pass. Sending out wide once again. Sewandi Pereira, lovely step by Sewandi Pereira, trying to fend off. And his offload taken by Randika Kumudumali. Pereira, the little nippy scrum half, she's going just here and there, trying to create some space. Referee says play on clearly. Looks like a turnover. Brilliant stuff by Singapore. Can they counter? Well marked defensive work by Dulani. As a result, Sri Lanka getting a penalty. Quickly taken by captain Tanuja Virakodi. And Tanuja, she got some legs. And she's going to go under the post. Good start as expected for these lady Tuskers or she Tuskers, they call. So 5 points to 0 with the conversion to come. Try scorer the captain, Tanuja Virakodi. And the conversion is good by Ayesha Pereira. Also, Sri Lanka had a nasty injury in China. Ayesha Pereira, who captained, as you can see in the highlights video. Skipper Tanuja Virakodi scoring the try. Of course, the last year Sri Lanka captain Ayesha Pereira, she's suffering with her knee injury. She is one of the playmakers. But despite all, Sri Lanka could not win a single game in Qingdao, China in the first leg. Skipper in charge with the restart. Good kick, nicely collected, but no support for the Singapore player. That's Shin Yi-go. Sri Lanka trying to hold this up. Looks well, referee says, and as a result, they are winning a scrum over here. Good stuff. Great awareness, great understanding. Trying to bundle the player. Scrum time, Sri Lanka getting a penalty, taken it quickly. Tanuja Virakodi sending it to number 7, Sandika Hemakumari. Anusha Attanayaka fumbles the ball. And Singapore made a turnover. Good work by Yu Chang. And good support by Ling Chai, wearing number 10. Good work, good run by number 8. A lovely offload, taking 2 and sending a pop pass. Singapore creating some space. Has she got the legs? Great defense by Sri Lanka, number 10. That's Dasuni Gimhani. Singapore still with the ball position. Excellent stuff. The referee playing advantage. Looks like a slight offside play by Sri Lankan women. Now here comes Singapore. First time inside the 22-meter mark. Can they finish it off in a style? Good tackle on Lin Chai by Tilni Vijayakun. Singapore playing a little bit compact rugby at the moment. Another inside pass, and this is a good pass. Oh, yet another tackle. One-on-one situation. Can Singapore finish it off? This has been brilliant attack and brilliant defense by both the teams so far. It's all about holding on to their nerves in this red zone, and it's a turnover. It's a turnover by Sri Lanka. That Sandhika Hemakumari lost the ball in contact. And 2 knock-ons, both knock-ons. First from Sri Lanka in white and then from Singapore in black. Seven points to nil in favor of the host nation. But for the last 2 minutes or so, Singapore playing really well. And referee had some instruction from the assistant. But he still opted to go for the scrum instead of giving or allowing a penalty. Interesting. 5-meter scrum. Well, it's more like 6-meter scrum. Tanuja Virakodi with the kick into the open space. The ball bounces very nicely in favor of Sri Lanka. And that's the nippy scrum half, Ayesha Pereira. Sending it to Anusha Attanayake, the speedster. She's got the distance, she's got the legs, she's got the power. The number 8, Anusha Attanayake. And there she goes under the post. Brilliant stuff. From the own meter, from the red zone, inside the 5-meter mark, Sri Lanka managed to go another 95 meters into the Singapore half. So 2 tries for Sri Lankan women, 1 for the captain Tanuja Virakodi. And that's a good conversion by the scrum half, Pereira. And of course 1 try for Anusha Attanayake. And also we saw Sri Lanka playing in the Kazakhstan game early on. It was only 17 points to 10, whereas Kazakhs beat Sri Lankan women 40 points to 5 in the first leg. So that's a much better results comparing to the first leg, but that's a good restart, collected nicely in the air by Dulani. Pereira sending to captain Tanuja Virakodi, going into contact, taking 2 down. Hemakumari. Sri Lanka still with the ball position. Referee playing advantage. That's a long pass to the try scorer. Anusha Attanayake, the speedster. She got some great gas. Can she step? Oh, brilliant. That was an absolute brilliant skills by Attanayake as she scores the second try. So scoreboard is ticking in favor of the host. And of course, had a chat with Sri Lanka women's coach yesterday, Chandushan Pereira. He said, mate, if the sun is shining, you can see some surprises. Unfortunately, they could not beat Kazakhs or China, but looks like they are well and through on this game. That's a good conversion by captain. So it's the halftime, and that's 21 points to nil. And if you're watching this stream sitting or lying down or wherever you are in Colombo or you are in Sri Lanka, you just can visit this beautiful stadium. As you can see, Sri Lankan women's leading 21 points to nil in the first half. And don't miss the action. This is the big event here in the first time in this beautiful stadium. There is the huddle, as you can see in the screen, by the Lady Tuskers. Whatever the outcome of this tournament, or whatever the outcome as the results, what all important is for both these teams is the Olympic qualifiers in Hong Kong early next month. Tanuja Virakuri, the captain, who scored the very first try. Take the restart. It's a very good kick. It was not in the air, and this kick will put under tremendous pressure. And it is a clever kick. Looks like a 5-meter scrum for Sri Lanka, because the player took the ball before the try line area and then she just jumped into the try. That was Ling Chai with the scrum cap on. Another great opportunity for the Tuskers, as Ayesha Pereira settling to feed in this scrum. Looks good, and Tanuja collects the ball, and that pass could not collected by Sandika Hema Kumari. Should have scored there, should have scored. That is a cardinal sin. Quite unfortunate, however. Singapore have a chance to come out of the jail. Quite unfortunately, Singapore could not make the scoreboard trouble in both their previous matches, one against China and one against Kazakhstan. One change being made. That's number 12 is going off. That's Hui Lo, and she was replaced by number 16, Nivu. And that's a try. That try, the hooker of Singapore team could not align her throw properly. As a result, Randika Kumudumali scoring her first try of the tournament. So 4 tries so far with the conversion to come, and looks like a goodie. It is indeed. And there she goes, hands up. She knows she made a good one. Well done, Tanuja Virakuri. So that's 28 points to nil. And the sun is settling down nicely, and we can see some grey clouds are mounting and a cool breeze coming here. As we can see, one replacement coming into the act. That's Sanjeevani Vasana, the sister of the captain Tanuja Virakodi. Only 19 years old, mind you. But that's not a good restart. The coach Chandushan Pereira said that number 12, Vasana Virakodi, she has so much skill, so much talent and a good future. Just 19 years old as Singapore take the quick tap in the free kick. Tackler not rolling away. Once again taken by the replacement number 16. That is Shunni Wu. She got the ball nicely but well defended. Good tackle. Once again, this time Sri Lankan defense is tested. Few numbers into that ruck. There goes Singapore. Lovely hands. That's number 8 going On Yong. And she sent the pass to number 10, Ling Chai. Ling Chai trying to go out wide on her left. There goes the big number 8. Can she finish it off? Support arrives on time. Kumudumali trying to intercept that ruck. Lovely fend off by number 6, Yu Chan. But once again, referee says coming sideways. So exciting stuff. Singapore coming from their own half. In fact, from the 50-meter mark with a free kick. Can they finish off? Can they at least score one try? They're using cleverly the big number 16, Ni Wu. And space and good skills, good pass. Finally, a consolation try for Singapore. That's number 8, Oh Yong, scoring the first try of the day for Singapore. Like I said before, they could not score against China. They could not score against Kazakhstan. Despite the fact they conceded more than 100 points in all 3 matches. But this is a good finish, I would say, because they somehow scored a try. Looks like another replacement coming into the field. No. Right, try scorer with the restart. Collected nicely by Tanuja Virakodi. Kumudumali, the try scorer, setting up nicely. Support is too late. Turnover. Brilliant stuff by Singapore. There goes Singapore once again. Good hands. Trying to go into contact, although they have space and numbers out wide. Decision making is crucial. She was isolated with the ball in hand. That's Yu Chan, number 6. Tackler not rolling away, says referee. Was taken quickly. Once again, not 10 meters. Lovely offload to number 7. That's Hui Chu. Singapore looks like a try coming on from number 5. And she does brilliant stuff. Singapore hitting back-to-back tries. And this is brilliant. Where was this talent before in the first half? Surely Singapore coaches must be thinking. And that's number 5, the try scorer, Ming Lee Teo or Tau. I apologize for my mistakes in the name's pronunciation. There's Aisha Pereira. Saw the open space and kicked the ball around almost a 45-meter mark, and it comes into touch. Sri Lanka leading 28 points to 5. And the referee having a slight look at his clock. And there's another change being made. That's number 15 is off, Lee Ang, and she was replaced by another forward. And there she comes straight away into the throw line, wearing number 1. Derlin Chua. Collected nicely. Singapore on the attack with the position. Trying to cross the running angle. Good defense by Sri Lanka. In fact, Sri Lanka leading 28 points to 10. That's a lovely pass. Now they are coming into the flow. Now they are finding the rhythm. Singapore sending out right to left. Saw the open space. Good stuff. The try scorer, Lee Teo, with the ball in hand. Support arrives on time. Collected nicely. Sending off to the replacement. Number 7. Lovely step by Hui Chu. Once again, the support's on time. Ni Wu acting as scrum half. Oh, she just missed, lost her footwork. Looks like a turnover, and it is a turnover. Referee says play on as Tanuja Virakodi kicks the ball into touch as the hooter goes. And that is a little exciting thriller. But a very good win to keep the momentum for the host nation. A 28 points to 10 victory. As the hugs and the handshakes goes off. And don't go anywhere. Up next we have another women's match. That would be China versus Kazakhstan.